Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Ben Thompson and Naga Munchetty.
Good morning. Our headlines at 6 o'clock. 1 month into the
Tiger Woods has been charged with driving under the influence after crashing his car in Florida.
Good morning. It's going to be a windy, showery and fairly chilly feeling weekend. There'll be some hail and hill snow in the mix, especially towards the north. Some sunshine around too. I'll have a full forecast here on BBC Breakfast.
Good morning. It is Saturday. It's the 28th of March. Iran and Israel have continued to exchange fire over...
As the conflict enters its second month, President Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, has said he's hopeful Iran will join talks aimed at ending the war in the coming days. Our World Affairs correspondent Joe Winwood has more. Thanks very much. Katie Watson there, our correspondent in Doha.
The impact news here with the price of petrol. The increase comes as retailers deny claim fitting from the extra VAT revenue.
His car clipped the back end of the trailer before eventually rolling over onto its driver's side.
The individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car and was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods.
Been involved in a car crash. 5 years ago, he was lucky to survive in Los Angeles when he suffered severe leg and ankle injuries that almost ended his career.
But some difficulty.
Since missing the cut at the Open Championship in July 2024.
Morning to you. I know it's not, but it looks like a submarine.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Good morning. Yeah, it is. It's
Chocolate intake. Up and down.
down.
Yeah. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. 18 minutes past 6. Now, is of course a key ingredient in crop production. Fears that future food inflation could rise once again.
Passes through the Strait of Hormuz, largely closed. Our reporter Fiona Irvin has more. Says that he expects the war to end in weeks.
Spiralling cost of Trump's war is the independence. Elsewhere, the Telegraph reports the theft of the mobile phone. That's from the former Downing Street Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney, some of which it's now feared may be lost because...
Golf icon's second rollover crash is the Star's headline as the paper reports on the arrest of Tiger Woods.
Now, if you're planning a day out maybe at the seaside when the weather's good, it can often help to have eyes in the back of your head to avoid these guys. Predatory seagulls nicking your lunch. But what about eyes on the front of your takeaway box?
This is a theory being put forward by experts who say attaching those googly eyes, they're the eyes that shake, aren't they?
Yeah, just like that.
Can deter opportunistic thieves such as these. Our reporter Jake Zuckerman has been to the seaside. He's been testing it out.
So after years of suffering from aerial bombardments, let's hope this is the solution we've all been waiting for. Jake Zuckerman, BBC News.
And we will be talking to an ecologist and seagull expert about this a little later on Breakfast. Ben's got ideas as well.
I have theories. I'm wondering whether they need to actually move or whether you could just print them on the box. Because
it would be...
Because who's going to be walking around with little eyes all the time?
I do all the time, yeah.
Might just go into Mike's bag of goodies. Find something.
I'd be worried about swallowing those eyes on that ice cream there.
You've been a victim.
Well, worry about swallowing them, you forget them there, and then suddenly you've swallowed the eyes.
Oh, Mike, I just worry about you.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do, actually. So, we're talking about an England player returning last night. So the context is Arsenal's Ben White hadn't played for England for 4 years after a bit of a self-imposed exile because he allegedly fell out with the previous management and said he didn't want to play for England at the time anymore. But now under the new guy, Thomas Tuchel, he thought it was time to come back, so he was recalled. It was quite a return. Let's just say that. Yeah, good in football management since leaving Bristol, but has been out of work since departing Crystal Palace just over 2 years ago. Now, Prem Rugby goes. Rugby League, the Super League, is set to the Figure Skating World Championships in Prague, where Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson are hoping to bounce back from the disappointment, remember, of missing out on a medal at the Winter Olympics a month or so ago. And it's a case of so far so good for the British duo. Should they nail their routine in that, they've got a good chance as well, maybe, of silver as the disco Brits are spicing up Prague. And let's hope. Do you remember that little mistake that cost them in Milan Cortina?
It was painful because we interviewed them after.
Yeah,
as well.
It was.
And they were reflecting, but they were learning
ended up
from
seventh,
it.
didn't they?
Yeah, they were learning from it, but
on course
it was heartbreaking.
Yeah, but fingers crossed for them today.
Well, you learn. That's the whole point.
It's the way it goes in sport, isn't it?
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. We're going to be back with the headlines for you at 7, but now on breakfast time for Unspun World with John Simpson.